What's up, guys? Armando_Rocks here, bringing to you another video, and this time we're going to talk about the prices of games because now it has been crazy on how much a game would cost. Because nowadays it's like, okay, you got $60 games, then you got the season pass, then you got all this extra stuff, and why I think that it's just too much, because it's just too much for the consumer to buy it. And this is my sort of ranting about it, and I think games should be more lowered price than ever. Because if you see, the sales where, if it's in GameStop, Walmart, Target, and they place, oh, this game didn't have a lot of sales as this much. It's because, quite frankly, there's a ton of games, and it's just a ton of money to be put for that game. Especially if you're, a kid that's just trying to buy games. It's very expensive, because if you want the ideally the full, expansion or the full game, it's gonna be like, okay, $60 for a game, or $40 depending on whatever game it's gonna be. But let's just say $60 for the game. Then you got the season pass, which could be up to $30, $20, 50, 60. It doesn't matter. And then you got, for that season pass, it covers it all for you. But then they add other stuff, like a loot box system or other things like that. So it's gonna cost you a lot, and especially if you want to buy multiple games. Let's say you just want to buy 5 games. It's if you do that over and over again, it's gonna cost so much money. And for a kid, it's not gonna be hard. Like it's just it's not it's just the possibilities for that is just unfair for them, because they're probably only going to get one. Most likely they're only going to get just the game, not even the season pass, or they won't even get it at all. And I think, games nowadays are just too expensive, and because it's too expensive to make as well. It's very expensive to make a game nowadays. And these fully fledged triple A games like Call of Duty, Battlefield, NBA, things like that, those have a market where they're going to get a lot of people to buy. But other games that are like, full fledged, new IPs that haven't been introduced yet, and they got to get a fan base in order to get that, that's pretty hard to make. And you don't really see that as much nowadays, because it's just very expensive. The one that made it, popular, or that's crazy right now, is Cuphead. That took a long time to make, but it came out and it sold like crazy. And I think they need to have more games just like that. Not the style of Cuphead, but games like that where it's a new IP, it's a brand new, it's something different that you haven't seen, and it sells crazy. More games like that will be fledged out, because right now there isn't really a good selection of that. There's just AAA games out there: FIFA, NBA, like I said, Call of Duty, Battlefield, WWE games, things like that, where it's very hard for fresh games to come out. For instance, I would say the South Park game. The Fractured Butthole just came out, but it took them a long time for the second one to came out. I remember, like, I think last year the pre-order was still there, and it was just there, and I don't understand, and it just took them so long, and they finally came out. And from what I've seen, I haven't seen much because I actually want to get it in the future, but it does look good. For a South Park game, it's obviously funny and it's very cool. But I think right now games should go for $40 at least. $60 already is too much. But then to add the season pass, to add other stuff, to add a bunch of other things, because in that future you're going, if you like this game, if you're invested in this game, you're going to spend more money on this game, more time on this game. For instance, Call of Duty, it's gonna drop new weapons or new variants. For instance, Infinite Warfare, it's gonna drop new weapons, new variants, and you want to get that with keys. And if you don't play the game as much, or you want to get keys, COD points is the way to go, just to get more and more drops, so you could hopefully get that weapon. And then you're gonna add, the season pass to it, which gives you obviously the maps, zombies. So if you want, like I said, if you want that full experience, you're gonna need, the season pass in general, so you could feel that, true quality and that true gaming experience. And some games don't really offer that. You buy the season pass, everything, and you play it, but it didn't make your money. It didn't make your money worthwhile. For me, I invested and put my time on Infinite Warfare. I did so much, and there's still so much things I'm doing. The $60 with the season pass and with the COD points I've spent over this game, it was worth it to me because I put the time and I put so much effort into this game, and zombies and multiplayer and campaign, doing all the Easter eggs, doing all those kind of things. It made me say, I like this game was worth the $60 for me. And there's other games where they don't have that aspect of it, where you play it and it's not worth $60. It's not worth that much. And I just think games like that should go at least $40 minimum for for a kid that wants to get games, because now it's very hard, it's very difficult to get games nowadays. And if you want to get a bunch of games, it's going to take you a long time to do that. If you want 5 games, it costs a lot of money to just get those 5 games because they're so goddamn expensive. $60 each. It's insane how much the price is. And if you're a parent, you're looking at it like, I can't do this. I'm not going to spend that much money, at least 1 or 2. And it's just insane. And when I see news like, oh, this game didn't, have good sales, or this game didn't have other sales, it's because there's competition. Obviously, you got other games coming out, like say a new Call of Duty game comes out, and a brand new IP comes out the same week or month or whatever, and then the holidays coming, they say that new IP didn't get that much love because Call of Duty right there, usually everyone wants to play it, and they're going to get that one, while the new IP doesn't have that affection because it's brand new. No one knows what it's about. No one wants to take that risk. And that's what I think games nowadays are very overwhelming right now, because if you don't have that blockbuster package AAA game, if you're just making small games, rarely you're to get noticed, and rarely it's gonna be huge. I could consider Minecraft and Shovel Knight, Cuphead again. Those are games that started small, and look where the outcome came. It just became huge, and now you see Minecraft is just crazy on how much merchandise, gaming, it's practically everywhere. Minecraft, I'm surprised, I don't even know, but I don't think they have like a Minecraft TV show. And if they add that, then they have everything right there. But yeah, I just think that just lowering the price is much easier for everybody, for the consumer to just buy multiple games to see those sales skyrocketed up. They should do that so they see like, oh, they're having so much, different games out there now. You could buy them and have a chance to get them. And that's what I think, gaming should go to, where it should just go lower price. So that way the consumer sees it, and it's, $40, yeah, it's a bit expensive, but it's not like $60, plus tax and all that. That's like around 65. But $40 plus that season pass, plus skins or whatever, or crates that happen in the game, things like that, those, they go up. They will go up. That $40, that season pass, that's probably worth $20. Let's say it's gonna go to $60, and that's a full game right there. And I think they should go to that route, because then $40, if you just want the game, $40 it's not that bad. Let's be real, it's not that bad, but it's still affordable than $60. And don't get me started on the consoles, but that's another different, story, because that's just, that's a console, the console, that price is gonna give you, all those years of entertainment. And that's what I think about that. So just make games affordable. Just make them affordable for everyone, so that way everyone can enjoy them, and they see those sales, they're alright, because everyone has a chance to get them, because rarely a person is going to get every single new game that's going to come out. That's just really impossible, especially if you're a kid or a teenager or even an adult. It's very hard to get every single game that comes out that year. You're probably gonna have to wait until a sale comes out. Just have to wait in order for the game to get cheaper, because like I said, it's just too expensive, and I think that there should be a price limit on, $40. That's bare minimum, should be fine. And most games do have that, but that's really in remaster type games, which that would cost $40. But I just think every game should be $40. Do you guys agree with this? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you for enjoying this video. Please make sure to like, comment, favorite, and subscribe. My name is Armando_Rocks. Thank you for enjoying this video. And remember, guys, you rock.